Buzz.
All right, welcome. So this is not a lofty training. This is a lofty discussion. I want to explain where you go to find the training, what there is that Epic offers you with our enterprise account, and then send you out there to go get these things created. Because if I were doing a lofty training, it could take weeks. There's so much in lofty, and Lofty does daily webinars. So I'm going to show you where everything is, but then we're going to talk about why you should use Lofty and what it does. Statistics show that 70% of agents don't even use a CRM. And then another statistic shows that the top 20% of agents who have successful, thriving businesses, what's the number one tool that they use? And it's their CRM. So somewhere there's some disconnect, and that is where we as agents really need to get into our CRMs and use them. And at Epic, we have Lofty. So let's use it. Like, let's master it. It is literally where we store all of our contents, all of our content, how we communicate with our database. It is our database. So that is what we're going to talk about today. First of all, who am I? Like, who am I to even be talking to you about this? So I'm Dawn Loding. I have been a real estate agent for over 21 years now. I am what's considered a career agent. My team and I do an average of 40 to 60 transactions a year. I'm a team leader, I am the team leader for the Loding group, but I'm also an area leader with Epic in New Braunfels, Texas, which is right in between San Antonio and Austin. So we do a lot of business here in this area. And I'm also on the Agent Advisory Council for Epic. I'm the co-chair of that. So I've been doing real estate for a long time, you guys. And what I see so often where agents don't do the work is starts with their CRM. And so I wanted to do these weekly calls at Epic to really help agents connect with their purpose in using Lofty. So before we get into all that, though, in case you already get all that and you just want to do the training, that's where I'm going to start. And then if you want to jump off the call, you're more than welcome to. So I am going to share my screen, first of all, and then I'm going to open up the live training. Where do you go to get this training? So every week, Lofty does these great weekly webinars. Now I'm hearing myself. That's so annoying. Okay. And it's because somebody's not muted. Okay, if I mute you, feel free to unmute if you need to talk. All right, so these Lofty trainings sit right here. I'm going to share this link in the chat. So if this is where you want to be and you want to jump over and go get registered for these, I highly suggest that's what you do. Take a week though, and that is in the chat box. So open that up and then bookmark it so that you can get to it easily. So you'll see when you open that up, it has all of the things that you need to get started, how to attend the onboarding courses, how to set everything up. Here is a roadmap for you. And I even have better news than this. Like, this is such a phenomenal website. I love how they do it. Here's the trainings to get you started. You could go in and register for each one of these that you want to do. But these are not like all week, if you'll notice, they're duplicated. So this morning they did a getting started webinar at 8 o'clock. I started to go to that. I've been to all of these at least once, but I go and I go and I go. I go to them over and over because I'm still trying to master my own Lofty account. I have all my leads in there, but I'm not doing everything that I know that Lofty could do. So that's why I'm sharing this call, is just to help have you guys take this journey with me. So you'll see though, there's level 1, getting started. If you click on that, it's going to take you to the actual link of the calendar, and then you register for these classes. So This is what that looks like. So right here, once you click this, you can, okay, I'm going to mute. If you're not muted, please mute. But you get to go to each one of these at your own pace. But notice how, like, let's just look at the first class that they suggested on the roadmap, getting started for agents. If you've never done Lofty, sit through each one of these classes. I still learn something every time I get on them, but go register for that one. And then the second one, lead management, you'll see that is here on Monday. On Tuesday, it's right here. It's not on Wednesday, but on Thursday, it's down here, and on Friday. So that class is offered 4 times this week. So by next Monday, each of you should have been able to go through each one of these and really then start working on your strategy for what you want to create with your Lofty account. So go get registered for all of these calls on here. And then let's see. Also, on top of that, now all of you should have an email that was sent out through Epic announcing our special Epic Realty support at Lofty. So we have now the highest level of enterprise support provided by Lofty, and they're launching a 7-week training program starting on Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day to all of us. Highly advise everybody to get into that. So I don't know where we register for it quite yet, but we got the email. I'm sure the training is just going to be in the cloud, and we'll be able to go find that. So as soon as I find that, I'll share it in the cloud also, that link. I just saw this email over the weekend. So know that we have that, and take down this email support right here so that if you have any questions, you could email them directly to get answers to your questions. So that's an additional thing that they're offering. Okay, so with that all being said, any questions on, I'm going to stop sharing for just a minute. That is where you go to get the training for Lofty. Does anyone have any questions about that? Awesome. I'm glad that you like it. DC, I assume that's David. Yay. Hi, everyone. All right. So now I'm going to jump into why are we using Lofty? I did a presentation. I'm going to share my screen again since there's no questions. I did a presentation here a while back called Offers That Convert. And this is my presentation. And I'm not going to do the whole presentation, but I am going to just open this up and go into present mode here and kind of skip through some of it because I want to get to the part about, okay, there. So I'm going to get through all of this real quick. I teach a coaching group on Tuesdays I do a coaching group call on Tuesdays at 11 Central, and I share my system. This is the system. First week, every month, we talk about your mindset and creating your business plan. I call it an abundance plan, but it is basically your business plan. The second Tuesday, which is tomorrow at 11 o'clock Central, I do a call on foundations. And then the third week, we do automations. And the fourth week, we do lead generation funnels. Every Tuesday at downloading.live, any of you could join me. And it's just kind of an open forum. I have Angela Kristen Taylor, who's a coach, and she helps me go over these calls. They're great calls for really getting your real estate business out and up and running. All right, so this is what I want to talk about though. These are the lead generation funnels. So a funnel is something that is out in the world, and we are creating this content to get them to flow into our world, into our CRM, our client relationship management system, which is Lofty. So I want you guys to think of this funnel right here as your Lofty account. This is where you're going to do all of these things, and you're going to build that relationship with your people so that you can convert them. The bottom of the funnel is the conversion, and that's where all the follow-up has been going on. But first you have to start with these offers. What are you putting out into the world to get people to want to work with you as a realtor, to work with you? What are you using to show your value as an agent so that they raise their hand and say, I want you as my realtor? So these are top of funnel offers, and they can be all kinds of different things. They should be all types of different things. These are just some of my funnels. I am going to mute whoever's not muted. Hold on. These are some funnels, some examples of funnels. Your VIP database, number one funnel for me. I take really good care of my VIP database. I've been building it for years. It's beautiful. And I do all kinds of things so that I get those referrals from past clients. If you're a brand new agent, I highly suggest you start with this. Get this VIP database set up. And if you want to learn more about how I teach all of this, join me on those free coaching calls. I'm not a coach, y'all. I just put a lot of stuff out there to help agents through my Freedom to Flourish platform. So I'm not trying to hire you as a coach. I'm trying to help you as a person to build your real estate business. I use listings to leads marketing, whatever marketing you want to do and put out there, you could use that. Social media ads, paid leads, referrals from realtors, relocation guide. That would be a phenomenal offer at the top of your funnel to get leads to flow into your CRM Lofty. But these are all creative things. There's no right or wrong. Well, there might be a wrong way, and there's probably a right way. I'm not trying to tell you what's what, but figure out which one of these which of these offers are you going to start putting out, whether it be social media and posting or an email through Lofty. That's a great one. I just sent out 2 blasts for new listings that we got last week, trying to get people to engage that are already in my Lofty account, just sharing a landing page of our video. But what I want to talk about next real quick is, what's your offer? So I want you to think of every top of funnel as needing an offer that you could go out into Canva. We'll just use Canva, for instance, and create. So then you could share it with your audience. So the first one, like I said, always VIP. I use HomeBot. All of my clients, past clients, get put on a monthly newsletter from HomeBot to get the value of their home. It's kind of an upgraded evaluation, like but it's for their home. I'm trying to think how to explain that. It's more for their home and not for them. It's more of like how to use the value of their home. Anyway, that's just an offer. Angela teaches on our Tuesday calls how to become the local legend and how to create your passion community. My husband and I are Jeepers. Like, we go on these Jeep trips and we belong to a local Jeep group. So that is like my passion community, local. And that's where everybody knows me. And I post a lot of stuff from that community. For the public, and this can go on, like you could have 5, 6, 7, 10 offers out there, but I want you to think of offer number 3 for something that you're going to go create. So if you live in a city that is great for relocation, you probably want to create a relocation guide for that city, and then you go create a landing page in Lofty for that relocation guide, and you mark it and say, sign up here to receive my relocation guide if you're thinking of moving to New Braunfels, Texas. And then they click it. They have to give you their information. That's how you capture their information, and then you pull them into your Lofty account and you follow up. That's where you start sending them emails, market evaluations, market reports. Alert if they're a buyer. The alerts are phenomenal that you can send out in Lofty. And you're just going to call them, follow up with them, try to build a relationship with them. That's all going to happen right there inside of your Lofty account. And just to give you some examples, if you want to work with first-time home buyers, a first-time home buyer guide would be great. If you want to work with probates and working with seniors and getting that senior certification, like those would all, that would be a great offer. Military, if you want to work with military and you want to put together a VA guide, that would be a phenomenal offer. These are all funnels and offers that you can create to get them to flow into your Lofty account. And it's endless. So you are the one, the real estate agent, the entrepreneur who needs to do the artsy work, the creative side of this, and build whatever it is you want to start marketing and become the person for whatever that offer is that everyone wants to go to. So if that is, I hope that that gives you an accurate detail of what those offers are and how to get them into your Lofty account. Does anyone have any questions for all of that? Tuesday trainings are at dawnloading.live. I think I just had that up here. Hold on. Right here, I have, it's, oh, that's my website. Sorry, hold on. I don't have the link right here. I'll grab the link in a minute. I'm in the middle of switching my platforms over, but just put it on your calendar and then I'll give you the link in the next one, but it's dawnloading.live. Same link that you came to get to this call, and it's every Tuesday at 11 Central. And tomorrow we are talking about foundations. What are those foundation pieces that you need to be working on inside of your business to make sure that you can then follow it up with the automations and then work on those funnels and have those funnels, the leads come in and flow through your business. So the number one foundation is Lofty. It is our CRM and it is phenomenal. I love it. You guys, I was at EXP before I moved to Epic, and I learned KV Core and I hated that platform. It was awful in my opinion, but I did it because I knew that I had to. I did all these customized campaigns, and Lofty is so much easier. Like literally on a scale of 1 to 10, Lofty is like level 1 easy and KB Core is like 10. Like all these CRMs do different things, but Lofty does it. And with the AI that we get included, and all the different benefits that we get with that enterprise account, you should be able to do everything you need to do with just the enterprise account that you get through Epic. Oh, that is the Zoom link. You should also have the Zoom link too, because sometimes there are some issues with downloading.live. Just do www.downloading.live and it'll work. Let me see if I type that in. If you just put that, sometimes you have to put the www, but no matter, I don't have a Zoom link other than that because I have not created like an event inside of mine. I have to enter through that. And that is 11 a.m. Central. Yes. 11 Central tomorrow. It used to be at 2, Holly. Thanks for bringing that up. It was at 2, but then I had another class that I didn't want to miss at the same time. So now it's at 11 Central.
I know, Don. Hey, this is David.
Hi,
That
David.
link. Hi, yeah, that link. I was having issues like the last couple of weeks, just going through my phone. It just, for whatever reason, it wasn't working. But if I use the Zoom link that's on the Epic events portal,
Oh,
that worked.
yeah.
That worked all the time.
Awesome.
So I don't know what kind of technical issue it was, but either one of them
Okay.
works. It's just is somehow on the phone, it doesn't, the downloading, at least my phone, which is Android, so it might be an Android thing or whatever, but
Yeah, those
either one will work.
Androids. No.
Either either one will work. So I just wanted to point that out. So
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it just makes it simple since I do so many different things to just do the downloading.live rather than try to share an event. So, and if you can't reach it, you guys message me on Messenger and I will send it to you personally. I'm on Messenger, I'm in the cloud, I'm everywhere, helping agents every day, trying to really build this company. I love this company. I've never seen anything like it. And I'm just so impressed with everything that they are providing to us as agents. Phenomenal. Finally, I feel like I'm a co-owner of a business rather than just an agent. So loving it. Hope you are too. And if you're
One
not,
other thing,
reach
I
out
don't.
because you should be. Something's missing.
I was
Go
going to
ahead,
mention
David.
too. Yeah, I was going to mention Don for Lofty. Just I'm coming from Keller Williams, and they have their own homegrown system, KW Command. Well, the thing about Lofty, and I've been looking at some YouTube videos as well, and they're talking about integrations between KW Command and Lofty. Like it's pretty simple to make a like port over your database and everything else. But one of the similar things is smart plans. So both
Yeah,
systems have that smart plan thing. And the other thing that I really like about Lofty is that there are other brokerages that are adopting it. So that alone says something about the platform itself, that
right.
it's being adopted by more and more brokerages, let alone us, which now we have supreme support. So that's even
Yeah,
makes us even a better competitive position in that regard. And they're also constantly upgrading it with more feature sets. So that kind of R&D commitment is really refreshing to know that we if we get proficient at Lofty, then we're going to be fine. Like that's
yeah.
going to be it's going to be the de facto CRM that we can learn and get proficient at. So
Absolutely. And I'll share my screen right now, you guys, and kind of just give you an overview. Like, I don't want to be known as the trainer or the lofty trainer at Epic. I want people to understand that they have to create a strategy. Lofty, you could go here and learn all about Lofty. You don't need it to be a class at Epic. You need this right here. This is all that you need. I learn something every time I go in and take these, and I do it almost weekly. I'm usually like going in and doing another one because I still just moved over to Epic myself last year, and I kind of was getting out of production, but with our power agent, I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going deep into production too. So I have to have my Lofty account up and running. But really, I do want to kind of just give you a little bit of an overview, okay? Just so that you could kind of see the potential and know your way at least around it. But that getting started class that they do every in the first thing Monday morning, but it's all week, 4 days a week they do it. But once you log in, you have this help button over here too that takes you to all of these different things. And then you have your profile here, and these are your alerts. These are your opportunities, and then your files. And this is where you can search for anybody on the site. Then you have these tabs over here that really make up the inside of Lofty. So these tabs basically open up a set of sub tabs, each one of them. So if you click on whichever one you click on, it's going to bring up this dark tab over here, which then has all these other things for you to go to. But it's all pretty self-explanatory. If you've set up a CRM ever or learned any new platform, you know your settings are all here. So this is where you manage your notifications and your preferences are all here. All of that stuff is right here. And then Marketplace, these are add-ons that you could add on to your Lofty account. So once you know it and you know all the free stuff, you can do add-ons and you could work with all of these other things that work specifically with Lofty, and the people over at Lofty will help you get some of these so you could put some of your money back into your own marketing. I will say with the website, now I'm going to switch over to the website tab. When you go to this website tab, it's going to open up your website. However, because we do have the enterprise account, the website is a subdomain of the main Epic, which is really all that we need. The magic happens in the follow-up, you guys. It happens in getting into your people tab, and it happens in putting the marketing pieces out there. The website can do more, but I will tell you, because we have the enterprise account, the cool thing about keeping the subdomain with Epic is that if our clients are in there searching, they get to search every MLS that Epic has. If you go out and you do the upgrade and you get their website, your clients only have access to your MLSs. So that's pretty key. And I think that that's pretty huge that our clients could get in there, and it just opens up a lot more opportunity. So if you want to do a more personalized website, go do a blog. Don't make it be a website, do a blog. That's my number one goal this year, is to create a blog and blog things about living in my city so that I have all of that content to go repurpose with video, do a blog post, send out a weekly email in my Lofty account. That's my number one goal for this whole year, is to really create an awesome WordPress blog. Reporting, marketing. Marketing tab is where those smart plans that you were talking about live. So I'll show you really quick. Inside of the smart plans, this is where the magic happens. This is how you communicate. My team, we have been doing this re-engage campaign that I went in and created, and you could see these are all of the steps in it. I did an auto email and I threw a video in there of me saying, I know it's been a while. I wanted to quickly follow up and see if you're still looking for a new home. So just real super simple, but it's a video. And so I've been sending that out, and that's getting clients re-engaged who've been in my, for the past year, I haven't really been marketing to them because I was moving over to Epic, doing the area leader stuff. And now I got that all kind of automated. So now I'm able to really dig in deep with my own CRM. So those smart plans are phenomenal. And these are our company smart plans. The AI is included if you keep within these company smart plans. So they'll tell you a lot more about all of that.